afternoon, good evening. My name is Andrew Ware with Energy, Influence, and Inspiration. What if I told you that I am enough and that you are enough? It's a simple concept that most people don't walk around thinking that they're just shit. And if you are, you definitely need to hear this video. Even if you're not, you definitely need to hear this video. We've been told our entire life we're not enough, whether it's by an ad or by our mother, father, sister, brother, a bully at school, a girlfriend, an ex-boyfriend, or hopefully your significant other's not telling you that now. If they are, maybe you need to have a talk with them. It's not their fault. It's because they're hurt people. But you guys need to sit down and talk. You need to surround yourself by things that are telling you you're enough in this life. And I'm going to challenge you with something very simple, and that's this. That is to put I am enough on an alarm in the beginning of the day and the end of the day. So when you wake up, you start your day telling yourself that, and when you end your day, you tell yourself that. And that's only because of the science, of the neuroscience behind our brains and what it's been influenced with our entire life. You know, you're constantly thinking and seeing, Jet, gotta love Virginia Beach. Oh, please. It's America. Alright, so you told your entire life that you're not enough, whether you want to admit it or not. I mean, every ad you see, every billboard you see, every word you hear telling you you need to do this diet, you need to do this, and you need to do this, and you need to do that, and you need to do that. It's all telling you you're not enough. Okay? Now, what that does is it wires your brain with a bunch of stuff. You know, your neuroplasticity is our ability to learn and grow in our brain, and it's telling us that stuff. And what we're not understanding is, if you feel like you're not enough, or that you need all these different things, or you're addicted to certain things, and I'm not saying just addicted to drugs, if you're addicted to, being stressed, and that sounds stupid, but you are addicted to your emotions. That's just the science behind your brain. That's the biology behind it. That our body gets used to these, and they think our brain is really doing what it thinks we want when we think about it. If we think about being stressed, if we think about being worried, it's creating that in our body, because that's what we're thinking about, and it thinks that's what we want. Okay, so if we're constantly looking at things that are telling us this, then that's not going to tell you you're enough, and that's going to be so dramatic in your life, and you won't even realize that you are unhappy because of it. And even if you don't want to believe me, I mean, millions and billions of dollars are paid every year to people to come at your subconscious mind, to trigger you to buy certain things or to like certain things without you knowing it. I mean, that's marketing at its core. I mean, that's advertising at its core. I mean, that's everything, every ad. Even when you're watching football, even no matter what you're watching, there's always some sort of something of somebody, the news, trying to get at your subconscious mind, and they are, unless you're prepared for it. And understand that's happening. So why not put something in there that you want? And start getting those neurons firing again that's telling you you are enough, and 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 you are enough. Unfortunately and fortunately, our minds like repetition. Our subconscious mind loves the same crap over and over and over again. You get addicted to the same shit over and over and over again. So what you need to do is start putting some good shit in there that it can become addicted to. Positivity, I am enough statements. I'm really not going to go all the way into it, except I want to key in on the fact that you are enough, and I am enough. Put it somewhere where you see it every day. Write it on the fridge. Write it on our fridge at our house, because it's not bothering anybody. It's just sitting there. I am enough. And you'll read it every day without you even wanting to. And put it on an alarm on your phone. All you got to do is click a button and turn it off every time. You're not doing anything but bettering yourself and trying to tell yourself, because our mind thinks in pictures and in words that we say. So if you start backing the words that you say with the shit that you're seeing, you're going to retrain the biology of your brain, and that's just facts behind it. You're going to start clicking. It's like think of your brain, different parts of your brain like a muscle. If you don't work out your buys, if you don't work out it's going to start getting weak. It's going to start getting fatty. It's going to start, not being healthy anymore. It's the same part of our brain when you're not using positivity, and you're not telling yourself that you're enough. You're not telling yourself that you can. Not telling yourself that nothing can stop you. If you keep telling yourself stressful things and worryful things, you become addicted to it. And what happens is the other parts of your brain, you have your logical side and you have your creative side. What the key here is to start making them fire off at the same time. So you're not just a logical thinker, you're not just a creative thinker. And to do that, you need to start getting those neurons firing again. And let's start with getting the positivity firing off in your brain again. It's a simple statement. It's a simple thing to do. So every day, you just got to say it when you wake up, say it when you go to bed, say it around your house. Maybe put it on your car right there, a little I am enough thing. That way you start putting that statement in your mind. That's the science behind it. It's not something like, I am enough and that to make everything okay, but you got to start putting some good shit in your brain. It's that simple. My name is Andrew Ware, Energy, Influence, and Inspiration. Like and subscribe.